This is Nick Nielsen, Mad Scientist of Muscle, and what I've got for you today here is a review of two different recovery tools. Now, these are from Proper Living. The company basically makes a lot of very good products for recovery and for relaxation. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is the Vibrating massage ball. Now, if you ever use a lacrosse ball or anything like that for basically deep tissue grinding or myofascial release, this is something right along that line. So I'll give you a quick up close look at it here. Now, you can see the dots, you can see the lumps. This is a solid rubber ball, basically, and what it does is vibrates. Very simple, nothing too magical about that. But what it does do is have a variety of settings on here. This is one of the settings, actually goes in waves. So this is going to help not only with circulation, but with basically self-massage and recovery. This is the highest setting. So essentially that's what this is. It's a solid rubber ball that vibrates. Now, you'd use it just like you would use a lacrosse ball, for example. You can either grind it in manually, or you can actually lie down on top of it and use that to use your body weight to basically put more pressure on the area. Now, the beauty of this is the addition of vibration and the solid protrusions on it, the lumps, the bumps. This is really going to help get into the connective tissue, get more deep into the muscle, and the vibration does help localize circulation much better. To give you an idea, I was doing heavy partials and tweaked a muscle in my back. So what I did, turned this ball up full power. The muscle was kind of right in just below the scapula. So what I did is lie down on top of this ball and just use my body weight to grind that thing in there. Now, as you're doing this, there's going to be a little bit of pain. Anything with foam rolling or grinding like this, there is. However, I find that the vibration on this is very effective for basically mitigating that. Like, it's not as painful to do this on top of a vibrating ball, at least I found, as when you're just rolling on top of a solid lump, for example, like a lacrosse ball. Now, you just basically shift your body weight around. You can move around a little bit. You can do it on any of the settings. Only thing you need to watch out for when you're doing this is that you don't actually lie down on top of the on and off button. So I did that once, and as I was shifting around on top of the ball, that's when I actually accidentally shut the ball off. And you know, not a big deal, you just turn it back on. But that is something that can happen when you're using this. So, you know, if you want to just do it on the low setting, you can actually put it on your leg, your arm, your back, whatever, and just kind of gently move it across if you want to do just a gentle massage. If you really want to get into the connective tissue, that's when you want to lie down on top of it, use one of the higher settings. So, bottom line, massage ball, fantastic little piece of recovery equipment. So the next item I've got for review here is the Proper Living Vibrating Foam Roller. Now, this is an interesting one because not only is it function like a foam roller, it's actually got a whole bunch of little indentations all over in here. The goal of which, according to Proper Living, is to function like cupping. Now, I'll be honest, I've never actually done cupping before, so I don't know how this compares or how this functions compared to actual cupping, but that's essentially the idea of having these indentations on the machine. So you use it just like a regular foam roller, you lie down on top of it, you use your body weight to roll back and forth. Now, as you're doing it, you turn it on and you get vibration. So this is the lowest setting. You can turn it up a little faster, a little bit faster. You get those multiple settings, basically depending on how much vibration you want. This in the middle right here, this is if you're rolling on your back and you want this where your spine is, so that you're actually not rolling your spine, you're rolling the muscles, you're rolling the fascia, which is a very big feature on this kind of thing. So I do like that. Now, you just set that on top, and then you're rolling yourself out. and you can use it just like you would a regular foam roller. All the regular foam rolling techniques apply. For me personally, I actually don't do a lot of foam rolling, especially not for warm-up. I do some for recovery occasionally, and I found with this tool, accidentally turning it on, I did find this very effective for recovery. As I mentioned with the massage ball, I did get a little tweak in my back from doing really heavy partial squats. So I used the ball to get kind of right in on that specific muscle, and then I used this right after it to basically work the whole area. Now, the addition of vibration to a foam roller does help with circulation, and there are a variety of benefits to circulation in terms of improving recovery. So keeping that in mind, the addition of vibration is very good for foam rolling, and this basically feels just like a foam roller. It's light like a foam roller. You charge it up, not like a foam roller, but it has the variety of settings and the function of a foam roller. Alright, so the real question with this specific foam roller is, does the addition of vibration to this foam roller help over and above just what a regular foam roller will do for you? Does it make it worthwhile? Obviously this is more expensive with the addition of vibration. Is that vibration enough to justify purchasing one of these? Now, from what I've done after basically working with this for several months, is I find that it does. If you have issues with recovery, if you get strains, if you feel like improved circulation is going to help in very specific muscle groups, for example, like if you're doing very heavy squats and you find your legs are really sore, you can actually use this and it's going to help with improved circulation to the area, which does improve recovery to the specific muscle groups that you need. I actually, when I was using this over a few of the workouts, I got a few small strains, and I did find this to be more effective for rehabilitating those and getting back into heavy training faster with this. So over and above what I did with regular foam rollers or with nothing at all. So in that respect, if you get benefits from foam rolling, and for me personally, I've never been a huge fan of foam rolling, to be quite honest, but the addition of vibration and foam rolling, the combination I should say, I did find benefits to it. So in that respect, definitely worth trying out. It is something I would recommend. The addition of the vibration does help improve circulation. Now, does it do all of the other things, like does it improve the appearance of cellulite? That I can't speak to because I'm not 100% sure that regular foam rolling does anything like that. I don't know that any real studies and research have been done on vibration and cellulite and foam rolling kind of mixed all into one. The manufacturers do claim that that is one of the benefits of this, but I can't speak to that personally. In terms of quality, I did find this to be very effective. I've put my entire body weight on this thing, and it's not bent or warped or stopped functioning or anything like that, so it is very sturdily built. It's very easy to use. It's got a little AC adapter. You just plug it in, charge it up. In order to turn it off and on, it's literally just as simple as pushing a button. Keep pushing it, keep pushing it. It's going to make it go faster and faster. And then you turn it off. The addition of the scoop in the middle, great for your spine, for working on your back. So overall, if foam rolling is a benefit to you, you're definitely going to want to try this one out. If you've never done foam rolling, but you are looking for an additional rehab tool, this is a good choice, as well as the smaller massage ball. So you can try one or both. This is good for traveling. If you've got a big suitcase, the ball is good if you just got a smaller carry-on or whatever. So bottom line, if you're looking for good recovery tools, these are definitely something that you might want to try out, because they are very well designed and very targeted for muscle recovery and relaxation.